Good morning, guys. The smell here is just unbelievable. The time is, can you see that? Where is it? Oh my word. It's 5:30. Why won't that show it? Crazy thing. Well, anyway, it's 5:32, if you can see that. Yeah, and it's Friday. And I'm having to video with my iPhone. Well, it's not my iPhone, it's someone else's iPhone. Mustafa and Samira, I have just dropped them for the journey to London. They're going to see Samira's solicitors because she wants to return to Iran now. And yeah, see her solicitors and just have a wonderful day out. I think she wants to go to Madame Tussauds. So that's lovely, but can you see this blue hue now? I'm sorry I'm having to do this with this phone, but it's basically because they've gone to London and I've still got my boots on. Yesterday when I was out, I stood on something and I'm not going to take my boots off today. It was a thorn in the bottom of my foot. I didn't really feel it, but when I was washing them, I knew that it was there, and when I washed over the skin and moved it, it hurt. So that's been removed. Then I wipe over with hydrogen peroxide, and I'm just leaving it to heal now. And honestly, when I was just pulling in, there's a buzzard out there and it's eating a badger that's been knocked down, and it is incredible. But it was on the side of the main road, and I obviously don't want to take my dogs there. And then Mum told me something about here that was in the paper 2 days ago. A body was found here of an old Asian Indian guy who went missing in 2009. And they've only found half of his body, and it was a dog walker that found it. And Mum said, because she gets all the gossip from the TV and the newspapers, that it was all to do with money. His brother or something had stolen over £20,000 from him, and it looks like he stole his life as well, but we don't know that, do we? So I'm hoping as it was a dog walker who came across the part of the body. Yeah. Anyway, come on, honey and Abby. And then Sunshine 8308 asked me what I thought of Angelina Jolie. And the thing is, Angelina Jolie has been a strange one for as long as I can remember. Stunningly beautiful. I will say that, you know, and I mean, basically, a role model to loads and loads of young women. Do I trust her? No, I don't trust her at all. I think that the things she's doing are wrong. I hate this kind of go and pick babies and children up from other countries and remove them from the problem, rather than putting your money into the country to provide a solution. I can't stand that. I think removing a child from its parents, especially when, you know, I mean, when it's us that have caused the problem for the parents and the family, and then for us to go in and take, oh, it sickens me. There's also a lot of organ removal, and oh, I don't want to go into that. Anyway, no, Angelina Jolie, I don't know who she is. That's the first thing. Who is she? Do you know? Because I think she's a creation. And all of this about a double mastectomy. Well, first thing is, it's telling you that there isn't ever going to be a cure, because all this money that we're paying to cancer research and all the rest of it, which is a load of bollocks, and I would never give any money to cancer research, isn't obviously planned to succeed, because she's willing to have a double mastectomy. The second thing is she really willing to have a double mastectomy? The third thing is, she is into self-harm anyway, and always has been, which, you know, is a lot to do with her parents and how she feels about them, and the fact that she is probably screwed up totally, or not, if not screwed, because of the industry that her family were in. What else about Angelina Jolie? I mean, really, I feel so sorry for the woman. Do you know what I mean? And it's awful, because whatever she does, young girls who also want to have their own Brad Pitt, I mean, why they would, when he kind of is not loyal and betrays. Poor old Jennifer, eh? But do you understand what I mean? It's everything about it is fake. And yes, you will have girls, like when implants first came out, you know, all the girls are, oh yeah, I got to get them, I got to get them. I mean, the thing is, I mean, I've told you before, a friend of mine had them done. And, you know, one of hers had migrated to her shoulder. I don't like fakeness anyway, so I like natural. I like, come on, Ebbs. I like things the way they are meant to be. It doesn't matter to me if they're droopy, saggy, you know, uneven, whatever they are natural and they are beautiful. When I look at these trees, I'm not kind of doing a shallow howl and thinking, oh gosh, you know, you've got bits of sticks sticking out. Look at you, you don't even get, you know, no, I'm not. They are just beautiful. You know, when I see birds, I'm not, sometimes you see pigeons and they've got, bless them, this is where I sit down when I'm talking to you sometimes. You know, they're crippled and everything, and I don't think I like that one less than any other. And I think really the whole double mastectomy thing, I mean, I saw her the other day, to be honest, on a YouTube thing, and she was doing something with the government or some government advisor or government something or other, and she was wearing, you know, she kind of had looked as if she'd had grey streaks put in her hair. She was wearing pearls around her neck. She was so stereotypically mom-ish, for a reason, but beautiful mom-ish, you know, a bit like Helen Mirren, or Judi Dench, you know, this kind of classic. And I don't know what she was doing. She was some bloody ambassador for something or other. I mean, for fuck's sake. And everyone's like, woo. But what is this trying to do? It's trying to tell girls, females, you know, because a lot of women aren't having the boob jobs done now because, you know, they've heard all the horror stories. They've seen friends that have had to have them removed and then have, like, sagging skin, stretch marks, nipples out of place because, you know, once they've kind of put these fake boobs in, you know, they're pert, if you know what I mean. So they relocate your nipples. And, of course, once you have to have them out, your nipples are in the most ridiculous place. Honey, where's your ball? So, lots of women. And also, I think, you know, good on the guys. The guys have started to say, you know, we don't like this, we like it real. You know, I don't want to go out with a blow-up fucking doll. I want to have a communion with a real human being. So that's really interesting because obviously, you know, a lot of money has been put into the creation of these implants, the medication that goes with it all. You know what I mean? The surgery, the anaesthetics, the blood, the plasma, you know, everything else that they actually need for this. And if people are just saying, do you know what, it's fake, it's revolting and I don't want it and my boyfriend or my girlfriend don't like it, they're not making any sales, are they? So, and then there's all the aftercare. And then they know that if they're going into a little down dip, they can always plump up the coffers by saying, oh, these implants are no good, or you have to have them replaced, or there's a danger of this. Yeah. Yeah, so anyone who's given to cancer research, I wouldn't bother, because apparently, you know, Angelina Jolie's having a double mastectomy because she's got some genetic marker that says she's more likely to... I mean, God's sake, I live in an area where you are more likely to have this happen to you or that happen to you. But do you know what? I don't kind of say to myself, oh, that's it. That's it. I'm not going to go out anymore. I'm not going to do this anymore. People, you need to just open your eyes. She's a shill. She's a government shill. So's Brad Pitt. And they basically don't give a shit. They've got disposable children, readily replaced. No. And I don't like walking around in my boots, really. But, yeah, if you've got a deep puncture wound like I had, it was a big hawthorn. Good girl, honey bunny boo. You need to just cover it, do it, wash it properly, remove any thorn that's in there, and then hydrogen peroxide 3% diluted, and then just leave it for a day. The body heals. I did put my hands over it to kind of heal it a bit. So, I don't know, guys. My thoughts would kind of be, there's something so wrong with this. Something so wrong with this scenario that's being put before us with her. And I wouldn't have talked about it, but for sunshine. And I do love sunshine. So, I would tell all girls, let her get on with it, let her do it. She's been self-harming for years. This is just another form of self-harm. And it's also just another kind of, well, she's an actress. She's an actress, and she does create dramas out of, well, I won't say molehills, because I don't think her breasts are molehills. They're a bit more than that. But no, the whole thing stinks, and this is just a new way forward because women are not buying into it. I mean, women don't go for cervical smears. Don't do all this shit. And how do you actually know anyway? This is the thing that gets me. Who makes the decisions? Who knows? And then, after what I've seen happen to Sue, and Sue dying, well, Sue being tortured to death, which is really what it is. You know, I don't... No way, Jose. You know, go natural, go raw, look up stuff online about what causes this. It's actually like a fungus. It's like a... oh my God, what is that? I can't remember the name of it now. Like thrush, do you know what I mean? You know, and there's so much stuff there. Just eat greens. Greens, greens, greens. Look up Dr. Gabriel Cousins. He's fantastic on the internet. Dr. Gabriel Cousins. He has his own clinic. He reverses diabetes in 30 days. Both diabetes 1 and diabetes 2. Look up David Wolfe, WOOLFE, at thebestdayever.com, which is why I always say that. Look up raw food, the raw food world. I mean, here we have women having babies, or a woman having a totally unassisted birth. Oh, you know, and it's video. Well, she hasn't videoed the birth, but made videos, and you know, oh dear, Angelina Jolie, tusk. But what more do you expect? And it's about time we realise that how many of these people in these positions really are just freaking actors. You know, actors. I mean, goodness me. Gina Davis in The Long Kiss Goodnight. The things that she could actually do were incredible. You know, she could get tied to a wheel, a water wheel, and held underwater for I don't know how long, and then somehow come up and kill everybody. Now, do I think Gina Davis can really do that in real life? No, I don't. It's a movie. It's a movie, guys. Right, I don't know how long this little iPhone records for, but it is reminding me of how I used to do this before I got my camera. And that's lovely. Right, so I'm going to end this. I've got such a busy day today. I'm going to my grandchildren at 7 and walking them to school, half hour there, half hour back. And then I've got Jamie, my grandson, coming. Yes, and then I shall have the return of the trippers later on. Right, so it's time to go. Keep looking up, guys. It's a whiteout up there again today, but oh, we don't care. Ooh. No, we don't care. And remember to enjoy life, live it. It's exactly why you're here. And you know, they have told my daughter that our family is genetically, we're ASD, autistic spectrum disorder. We should be sterilised because, you know, we don't want to pass on this. Well, you know what? The medical profession really needs to shove an enema or whatever it is, or an anemone, I don't really care, up their own ass. It's disgusting. And Angelina Jolie, if you really, really want to do that, and that is, you know, that's your way, you should realise it's your decision, your choice, and just keep it to yourself. You know what position you're in, you know the status that you hold, you and your beloved Mr. Pitt. And, you know, you just, you're being paid by the pharmaceuticals or the government or both. I don't know. But you never were anything much in my estimation. Now you're absolutely zilch. Absolutely zilch. And you have no integrity. Absolutely no integrity. And you know how powerful what you're doing is, and it's wrong, lady. Absolutely wrong. You know, you need to go and seek psychiatric help. That's what I think. If you haven't already had it, and this is the end result of it, which it could well be. You see all the bluebells up there. Absolutely gorgeous, eh? Well, thankfully we haven't stumbled across the rest of the body. And if I get more news on that story, I will tell you. But it's not the kind of thing that happens here in Blighty, old chappie. No, no, no. Not in bloody Wayne Body Wood off the Kenilworth Road, anyway. Oh. Let's have a look at these lovely blossoms. Hello. Aren't they just gorgeous? That's the whole tree full of blossom. See? Yeah, so I was saying goodbye, wasn't I? And I've just started rabbiting on again. It's because I see these bluebells. I want to get a last kind of shot at the bluebells. Because each day you come, you can see more and more of their beautiful colour. Right, that is it, I'm going. Keep looking up. Yes, you might see some beautiful blossom or some new leaves. And with it often comes a feeling of wonderful hope and inspiration. And the other thing is to remember life, enjoy it. It's exactly why you're here. And I'll catch you tomorrow, hopefully. So from the wonderful Wayne Body Wood, my boots, Honey, who's over there because she wants a ball and Abby, it's goodbye. I love you. Bye.